If Islam was the answer, we have no yoke upon our necks. We'd be living in our own land with lots of self-respect. But in this land there's no ease, and thy feet shall have no rest, for these curses have been upon us. For past disobedience, we are Judah. Oh yeah.
The tribe of Judah,
Whom our brothers shall praise, lost from the knowledge.
the tribe of Judah,
The so-called Negro today, we are Judah.
the tribe of Judah,
Whom our brothers shall praise, lost from the knowledge. Oh
the tribe
yeah.
of Judah,
The so-called Negro today.
Judah is Yah's home. The scepter will never depart from Judah. We are from the royal line, and Yah will
Brought to
never
this
forget us.
land by ships, yeah, to be by women and by men. We may be in America, but we're not American. We are Judah, oh
tribe
yeah.
of Judah,
Whom our brothers shall praise, lost from the knowledge. Yeah,
tribe of Judah,
the so-called Negro today. We are Judah. Oh, you gotta hear me,
tribe
y'all.
of Judah,
Whom my brothers shall praise, but we've been lost in the wilderness, y'all. We are Judah.
the
Trust me,
tribe of Judah,
they can't find a way. We are Judah. Yeah.
tribe of Judah,
Come back to who you are. Yeah.
the tribe of Judah,
They should find no rest in this land. Stand up like a man, 'cause you are Judah.
we are Yehuda, the tribe of Judah, we are Yehuda, the tribe of Judah,
Yah brought us back to bondage. We were sold by a brother's hand. Yes.
All right. Sorry about that. Repeat. My name is Yamsuf Arif, and this is the Real Talk for Real People Study program. A program that's designed to help you study the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, without any interference as far as our enemies are concerned. The Romans, the Greeks, basically, the derivative of that, universal white race supremacy. So you won't have that interference. You won't have no new thing. You have simply the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to study the Most High Word. That being said, welcome back again. And this is the Real Talk for Real People Study Show. Not only I, but my lovely Isha Nasanya, a daughter of Zion, as all of you daughters of Zion out there, simply doing her due diligence as a sister or mother of the nation to help facilitate the studies of the Most High and keep it in confinement and alignment with the Most High as far as this program is concerned. Nasanya. Not only Nasanya, but Brother Cottrell, Nasanya and I, a personal friend, our brother, your brother, my fellow elder, We are here to help introduce these studies to you. We know a lot of you are tuned in tonight hadn't heard anything about the Most High. You've heard some new things, but you heard anything about the everlasting thing, which is the Most High, Yah. Praise His holy name. Because we have been socially engineered and conditioned and totally confused, we think Yah needs something new. That's what the Romans, that's what the Greeks, and that's what universal white race supremacy tell you. But you don't need anything new. That's why we have become a mockery. A case of the walking dead Negroes. And it doesn't have to be that way. Why, you may ask, Yamsuf? Because the Most High has left His word. So you don't have to be a walking dead Negro and a Negress. So that's why these studies are imperative. That you get them right, and you do right by them by doing them. And that will have a domino effect upon you. That will have you loving the Most High with all your heart, mind, souls, and strength. And what we dearly needed now in this universal captivity, you're loving your brothers and sisters as you love yourself. Because you can say what you want. So we love each other. No, they actually is not indicating it. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee in 1956. And we've been through a transition time since 1956. I've seen Memphis go through some things. I've seen Memphis go through post-element of the so-called, where they told you were free, but their laws indicated that you weren't free because their laws wasn't digging. You can't drink their water out of the water fountains. You can't go into the restrooms or restaurants. You can't go into their restaurants, matter of fact. So I've seen all of these things. I've seen us hang together, stick together, unbeknownst to the Yah. We love one another. But the actions are indicative of the fact that we love to hate one another and hate anything that remotely looks like us. Because we want it all for ourselves. We've been brought into the system. I got mine, you damn sure better get yours, and you better not touch mine. I kill you. The truth speaks for itself. I don't care if you get mad or not. You know, I've said it like our mothers do. Lasagna have told this to her children. Don't get the game twisted. I'm your mama. So I'm telling you like a father. Don't get the game twisted. Don't think I don't love you. Because I don't sugar cake you, patty cake, baker's man, roll 'em up fast as you can. That don't mean I don't love you. If I said, boy, girl, get out the street, that car running. So basically, that's what I'm saying. Young brother, young sister, get out the street. There's a car running down on you. So don't get it twisted. And the reason being, the evidence speaks for itself. And like I said, I was born in Memphis in 1956. I've seen Memphis transition to become such a hot spot for violence. Domestic violence against our women, violence against our children, violence against our men folks. It's just an escalation of violence. So I would be negligent at not mentioning that these studies are imperative to mitigate that. Mitigate that. Because we need some mitigation. And it's just that simple. I'm not here to play lollipop, tiptoe to the tutors. I'm here on the Real Talk for Real People study program to help you get it real. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, okay? Because we don't need no sugarcoating. We need it down and simple. And we need to get with the program. The standard operation program of Yah and a standard operation program of how we all treat each other. It is urgently needed as far as Yah is concerned. It is urgently needed as far as each other are concerned. Praise the Most High. So before I get into the study to introduce my Esau, Nasanya, and Brother Kaichel, I simply like to praise blessing upon this nation. Yah, praise and bless your holy name. Let your word lead us with wisdom, delight. Give us wisdom and understanding and humility. Teach us, Lord, Yah, to turn back towards you. Teach us, Yah, to love you with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength. Teach us, Yah, to love each other as we love ourselves. First, we need to learn how to love each other, Yah. We need to learn how to love ourselves. Yah, teach us the importance of humility, that we need a double dosage of it, because we have been socially engineered and conditioned to think that we need to be proud to kill each other, proud to mistreat each other, proud to abuse one another, proud to dominate one another. No, sir, Yah. We don't need no pride. Yah, we need a double dosage of humility. Bless your name, Yah, and bless this nation. All praises be unto your name, Yah. Hallelujah. So without further ado, let me introduce my Ishak to you. Nathaniel. May the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Shalom, shalom, family. Thank you, Yamsu. All praises to the Holy One of
Thank you, Nathaniel.
Israel. Happy to be back. Glad to be back. Ready to get into the studies, get into the know. Blessed in all aspects of life. All praises.
Thank you, Nathaniel. All praise. Good to have you back. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you, brother. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yamsu Fari. It's good to hear your voice, Sister Lasanya. Bless you, oh my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Give all honor and praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, the Elohim of our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, Yisrael. Thanking him for all things and everything, especially for this show, this program, to introduce his word to our people. Like you said, Yamsu, from 1956, we've been in a war.
Exactly.
And the fact that our people have measured up to this war to be where we are today. I'm sure a lot of our ancestors are rolling over in their graves because of the way we conduct ourselves today. But we are the Most High's people, and we're here forever. So no matter what they try to do to us, we're going to be here. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Cottrell. And yes, Brother Cottrell and I were both born in 1956. Brother Cottrell and I have seen the transition in our nation, a transition that at one point in our history, that we were much closer. We showed the love. The community showed the love. But since the introduction of guns and violence and crack cocaine in our community, and nothing that we had ships or airplanes to bring it to our communities, the escalation of violence has increased and will continue to increase. So we don't need more crack cocaine. We don't need more guns in our community. But what we need is Yah in our community. Praise the Most High. Thank you, Brother Cottrell.
Yeah, so it's interesting that you so hard on Black Lives Matter. But Black Lives Matter is like an evolution of the civil rights movement, which kind of broke up that white only, black only. You can't drink from a white fountain or go into a white bathroom or a white restaurant. We remember them days. Can't, attend white schools. But it was our community's churches, the Sikh movement, the NAACP, Dr. Martin Luther King, them marching in the street, peaceful protests, they called it. And even though a lot of people disagree with their philosophy and their doctrine and their methods and their means, it had impact because they introduced integration. Integration was the worst thing that happened to us because we did have our own communities. They talk about the Black Wall Streets, but there were more than one Black Wall Street in the nation where we had our own communities that were thriving. And the fact that they wanted to break us up, divide and conquer, they were successful in their plan in dividing us and conquering us to the point where we're desperate right now.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir. And I concur with you, Brother Cottrell. Integration, universal white race supremacy don't do anything if it's not for their benefit. the introduction of so-called integration was for that. It undermined a lot of our businesses. It undermined a lot of our communities. It undermined the camaraderie and connectiveness that we had with one another, that we had become a mockery. Our young brothers, they want to kill each other. Even our young sisters, they want to mistreat, abuse, and dominate each other. Our young men want to abuse our women. Our young women want to abuse our men. And I'm talking about all of us together. We have become a monstrosity. The reason being, we don't have no Yah in our life. And we don't have no Yah in our life. That is the end result, Brother Cartier and fellow students. No Yah, no peace. Praise the Most High.
I see you still haven't gone on Instagram. Because our people are still doing some great things. There's
I'm
pockets.
not saying that, Brother Cartier. I'm not
There's some
saying
pockets where, you know,
Yeah, you're right, pockets.
there are pockets while people are killing each other. And these are the most extreme areas that we live in. But
Right.
there are people among us who are doing very exceptional things. Even in the midst of this captivity.
I know they are, Brother Cartier. And I take nothing away from that.
So the picture is not always so dark and gloomy, because we do have hope and we do have people who are doing very, very well.
And that's a good thing, Brother Cartier.
No doubt.
That's a good thing.
It shows that y'all still with us in spite of
Praise
ourselves.
the Most High. Praise the Most High for that, Brother Cartier. And like you always said, Brother Cartier, I'm glad we're not judging anybody. Because we all would be in Sheol if we judged anybody. Truth be told.
That's what Curtis Mayfield said. If there's a hell below, we all gonna go.
That's what Curtis Mayfield said. Praise the Most High. If it was left up to us, Brother Cartier. Thank you, Brother Cartier. Thank you, Nasanya. Thank you, fellow students. Fellow students, let me share with you how we would proceed in the format of these studies. I will be starting us leading up to studying the book of Tehillim, whom you're familiar with the Greek or Roman name, Psalm 61, the assurance of Yah's eternal protection. Yah assures us that we have eternal protection from him, but not the way you're going. You got to get in alignment. King Daw, we're going to share that with you. Brother Cartier will conclude the studies in the book of Shemot, the Hebrew word for the word you're familiar with, the Roman Greek word Exodus. Chapter 32. I know y'all been waiting on it. That golden calf. A lot of you probably got some in your pockets. Get them out your pocket. All right. All right, Brother Cartier and Nasanya. And Brother Cartier and Nasanya is ready to proceed. Nasanya, you ready to proceed? Brother Cartier, you ready to proceed? I'm ready to proceed. Nasanya, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cartier.
Okay. Yes, I am.
Thank you, Brother Cartier. Thank you. Tehillim chapter 61, written by King Dawid. Nope. That's not it. 60. Urgent prayer for the restored favor of Yah, and we certainly need that. Urgent prayer for the restored favor of Yah. Let's look at the dynamic. Here's how King David starts this song off. He said, "Oh Yah, you have cast." It's futuristic. It's not simply applicable to King David. He's saying, "You have cast us off." And the evidence speaks for itself, universally speaking, in this moment in history too. You have broken us down. I just made reference to that. Every aspect or point of our lives. You have been displeased. No, universal white race supremacy is not the cause. We are the cause. Universal white race supremacy is just a whipping boy. Our ancients turned away from the Most High. Not only turned away from the Most High, they threw his word behind it. As we're doing in this universal captivity, as I speak. We've cast away Yah, we want something new, and we cast away Yah, and we want it now. And so our ancients did the very same thing. That's why King David includes us, not only in that moment in history, but it's futuristic. And what it says is applicable to us. You have cast us off. You have broken us down, and we broke. You have been displeased. And as I mentioned, why Yah was displeased, because our ancient turned away from the Most High. They wanted other gods. And King David asked the pertinent request. Oh, restore us again. There's hope. And he says in stanza 2, you're in control of everything, Yah. That's what he's making reference to. You have made the earth tremble. You've broken it. Earthquake, hurricanes, tsunamis, or whatever. But yet, heal his breaches. For it is shaky. You're in control, Yah. And stanza 3, King David says, you have shown your people hard things in ancient times, and certainly in these contemporary modern times. You made us drink the wine of confusion. That was applicable to King David and our ancients at that time. Why? Because they turned their back away from the Most High. And they were made to drink the wine of confusion. They didn't know what was going on, when it was going on, how it was going on, what's up, what's happening, or what time it was. And certainly, I would suggest and apply that applies to us. Because we don't know what's up, what time it is, what's happening, any which way we're up. And we're totally confused about everything. We think we can work our way out of this dynamic. We think we can fight our way out of this dynamic. We think we can fight each other out of this dynamic, this matrix. We have drunk the drink of confusion. We think we can love and forgive our enemies out of this. You killed my mama, my daddy, my uncle, and my dog. I love you. Why you don't love us? Won't you? Why y'all don't love us? Because y'all don't know the studies. Y'all don't know your history. You want to love your enemies, but you want to hate your own people. You want to kill your own people, but you won't do a damn thing to your enemies. Okay? But get on national TV talking about you killed my mama in the food store, and my Uncle George, and my little Petey, my little brother, and I'm gonna forgive you. I'm not. Don't ask me to do that. I'm not gonna do that. Okay? I'm not instructed to do that. I'm not instructed to kill for someone to kill the innocent in my nation, and me getting on national TV, crying and snot running out of my nose, talking about I forgive you. I'm not gonna do it. Now, if you want to do that, fine and dandy, because you're totally confused about everything. How's that working out for you? Because you don't know our history. That's your problem. But King David know it. He says, in stanza 4, you have given a banner to those who fear you, a flag to those who fear. Not only in those historical ancient times, but it's certainly applicable to these modern times. We got a flag. Brother Cottrell got a flag. A lot of Israelites got a flag. Do you have a flag? Are you still confused?
Our nation has a
It
flag.
may be this. Yes, Brother Cottrell.
It's not an individual flag. It's the nation's flag that we raised for the nation.
Yes, sir. The national flag.
Right.
Yes,
So
you're right.
it fits this song perfectly.
Exactly. Why? Thank you, Brother Cottrell. That it may be displayed because of the truth. Brother Cottrell displays the flag, the universal flag of the nation, because of the truth. Lasagna displays because of the truth. Yom Suf displays because of the truth. Any Israelite should display it because of the truth.
And the
Praise
truth
the
is in
Most
the
High.
flag. Because there's 12 tribes, not one. Jewish people,
Yes, sir.
they don't account for the other 11 tribes. They're supposed to be Judah. But what happens to the other 11 tribes? The flag is the truth because there's 12 tribes that are servant to Yah, whose name is displayed along with the eternal light. And we know what that light is.
Yes, sir. wisdom. Thank you,
Well,
Brother Cottrell. Thank you, brother. And stanza 5. Why? Because of that flag. That your beloved, we are the most high beloved. But unfortunately, we don't see each other that way. We see each other nigger, bitches, hoes, whatever filthy name they want to come out of our filthy, perverse mouth. That's how we don't see each other as we should see each other. Yah calls us our beloved. That your beloved may be delivered. But we don't see it because we've been socially engineered and conditioned to hate anything that remotely looks like us and to name it, call it any kind of name. Bitches, hoes, niggas, whatever. You'll call us, if you're confused, anything that comes out your filthy mouths. And King David said that you're beloved. Not only King David is applying that to us universally, may be delivered, that flag. And King David said, say with your right hand and hear me. We're Yah's beloved. Say with your right hand, Yah, and hear us. Stanza 6. Yah has spoken in his holiness. I will rejoice, King David says. I will divide Shechem and measure out the valley of Shakur. Stanza 7. He talks about some of the tribes Brother Cottrell made mention of in that flag that these so-called Jews don't make mention of. He says, Gilead, the tribe of Gilead, is mine. Manasseh is mine. Ephraim also is the heaven for my head. Yehuda, who the Jews have made a derivative of their name, call it the Jews, but the actual name is Yehuda, is my lawgiver. And our cousin, they're on the opposite side of the fence of us, Moab. Moab. You know who is Moab? Oh, one of Lot's baby boys, Amnon and Moab. Stanza 8. Moab is my washpot. Edom, you don't know who Edom? Yaakov had a brother, Esau. These are derivative of Esau. They are our family too, but they ain't on the right side of the track. Yah says, over Edom I will cast my shoe. What makes reference to that in ancient times, it was a strong contempt, an act of strong contempt and disrespect. Yah says in reference to our brothers.
so
As far as Philistia is concerned, Philistia shout in triumph because of me.
so
So Philistia, for some innate reasons, shouted in triumph because of Yah.
so
Yes.
this is King David saying what he's going to do. When you keep reading, you'll see it's King David speaking. This is his future vision. In 6, he says, I will rejoice. I will divide Shechem. He said, Yah has spoken in his holiness. You there, Yamsu?
Yes, I'm listening.
Yeah, this is King David speaking about what power Yah is going to give him to do.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Brother Cottrell.
Mm-hmm.
Stanza 9. He says, who will bring me to the strong city? Who will lead me to Edom? Stanza 10. Is it not you, O Yah, who cast us all? And you, O Yah, who did not go out with our armies? And the reason why Yah didn't go out with the armies for our nation at some point in our history, because they had turned their back to Yah. And so the result of not being in alignment and confined with Yah, Yah turned his back on us because we turned our back on Yah. Oh, you, O Yah, who did not go out with our armies. Stanza 11, King David says, give us help from trouble. And he makes a vital point here. For the help of man is useless. King David alludes to the fact, I'm not going to put my trust in men because the help of man is useless. And he asks Yah in the beginning of that stanza, give us help from trouble. The last stanza, through Yah, and that is a vital point, historically speaking, in our contemporarily speaking. We do valiantly. We can't do valiantly. Our ancients didn't do valiantly when they forsook the Most High. And we cannot do valiantly, and we forsake the Most High. And the evidence speaks for itself. For it is he who should tread down our enemies. Who should tread down our enemies? King David knew the standard of operation, the SOP. We should understand the standard of operation. It's not by the help of me. The help of man is useless. We've tried that in this contemporary time. We've tried the help they've given us. Don't look too much help for it. We've tried it in every aspect of our lives. And it did us a world of good. King David alludes to the fact that the help of man is useless. They got many laws to make things better for us, but it seems to be making it worse for us. I call it a two-step tango, or the universal tap dance. One step forward, one step back. I call it a universal supremacist tango. And their help is useless. Any entity help is useless. I don't care how much they say your life matters. The help of man is useless. Point blank. Be in confinement with the Most High and alignment with the Most High. Because King David alludes to in this stanza, through Yah, we will do valiantly. And that's the only way it occurs. For it is he, Yah, who should tread down our enemies. Praise the Most High. And bless his holy name. Hallelujah. Nasanya, may the Most High bless you, Isha. You have the mic.
I was looking at really laughing at the part when he said he would cast his shoe to eat them. It was in my mind. I had a visual. So, but
I was talking
here
about I know what you're talking about. I know what you're making
throwing
reference
a
to.
shoe. But
I know
yeah,
what you're making reference to.
what? No, I was just in my visual. I was just somebody throwing a shoe at somebody. I just thought about that.
I thought you were making reference to my apologies, Nasanya. I thought you were making reference to George Bush, and they got through that shoe.
Oh, when they threw the shoe at him. Really, I was thinking about how we throw shoes at our kids sometimes. We we get that shoe and throw it at you. But um, another just one more thing that I kind of took out of this was when King Dawid was calling out the the different the different places that he would uh like Shechem and every place. And this is just an idea of the places that we um you know that we have as Israelites. These are some of the lands I believe that that we have and that we come from and come out of, or that we have, that we was promised. So
Yes, ma'am.
and this is just a insight of some of the lands and some of the you know, if we most of us don't well we don't know. We don't know any most where we come from, what is ours and what really, you know, was promised to
Yeah,
us and things of that matter.
you're right, Nasonia. You're certainly right. Because the only thing we know is what they tell us. And they ain't tell us
Yeah.
much good for that.
Yeah, but he tell
Thank you,
you here
Nasonia.
Ephraim, Yehuda,
What's that,
he named the
Nasonia?
places. Yeah,
Mhm.
King Dawid, he named these a few. I guess it's just a few of these places here. You know, the
And I
Valley of
think, Nasonia, it should be
Sukkot.
vital that they go in and check those places out, study those places.
Yeah,
Since
and
you
see
made
what
mention of them, Nasonia, I think it's vital they take a moment out to go study the places that were mentioned.
yeah, yeah, that'd be a good idea. All praises. That was just
All
something that I kind of took from here that I
great
was
points, Nasonia.
looking at.
Great points.
All
All
praises.
praises. Brother Cottrell, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yam Sufari. And thank Yah for our great King, King Dawid. It's amazing that he's not accredited with being a prophet, right?
Yes, sir.
Because all of this is prophetic. In his time, Yah didn't cast us off. Yah didn't scatter the nation of Israel under King David. As a matter of fact, the nation was united for the first time under King David, right?
Yes, sir.
But he sees futuristically. He's saying Yah made the earth to tremble, that has broken it. The earth wasn't broken in his time. They was eating that fresh grapefruit and vegetables to the point where like two men had to carry out a cluster of grapes in that land.
It's a
But he
huge
sees
grace,
that,
brother.
oh yeah, back in his time. But now he sees that the earth has been broken, and he's asking Yah to heal the breaches thereof because he sees that it's been shaken. Then he says, show your people, he's shown our people hard things. I'm sure he went through hard times, but the fact that he brought peace to the land, which allowed King Shalomo to build a temple, he ain't talk about the hard things that we going through. I mean, that they went through. He's talking about the hard things that we going through now. He said he made us drink the wine of astonishment. Yeah, because we've lost everything, right? We don't even know
Yes,
who we
sir.
are. And we're in the state of
Yes, sir.
astonishment, which is why we go crying to the enemy, asking why they so cruel to us, because he don't know.
That's
But
sad
then
to say, but that's true.
he talks about the banner. He says, thou hast given a banner to them that fear thee. In King David's time, every tribe had a banner. And I'm sure they had a banner for the nation. So what is he talking about? A banner for truth. They didn't need a banner for truth. They had the truth. They had priests, they had prophets, they had judges, and they had a king, King David. What is he talking about? He's seeing futuristically that we would bring this banner up, that it may be displayed because of the truth. Why? Because the truth has been hidden from us, hasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Our people don't know the truth. He said that what? Yah says that my beloved may be delivered. Delivered from who in King David's time? He was the deliverer. So he says, say
Yes,
with thy
sir.
right hand and hear me. He's praying for us like we got to pray for them. So, like I said, King David is speaking. He said, Yah has spoken his holiness. I will rejoice. Futuristic, King David said, when Yah does these things, I'm going to rejoice. And he knows he's going to be king. So he says, I will divide Shechem and mete out the valley of Sakor. Gilead is mine, Manasseh, Ephraim also is the strength of my head. But it's crazy. I'm going on. I'm like reiterating everything that you read, but this is prophecy. And he sees himself in the future doing valiantly. He says through Elohim, we shall do valiantly. He already did valiantly, didn't he?
Yes,
But he's
sir.
talking futuristically. For it is he that shall tread down our enemies. Yah was treading down King David's enemies in his time. So we know he's talking futuristic. Praise Yah.
Praise God. I'm not offended because of the redundancy, Brother Cottrell. Just goes to say, iron sharpens iron. Only a fool get angry when you give them some knowledge and they reject it. A wise person takes that knowledge and they keep it moving. So when someone offers you correction, the children get mad. Grown men and women, they take that advice and they move forward and makes them better for it. So I'm not offended of the redundancy. As a matter of fact, you keep on doing it, brother. Praise the Most High.
Praise
So,
Yah.
praise Yah. Fellow students, Brother Cartrell will share with us in the studies the book of Shemot. As mentioned, y'all wait ready for that gold calf. Chapter 32 of the book of Shemot. Praise the Most High. Brother Cartrell, you have the mic.
I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing,
There
singing.
you go.
singing.
There you go.
The golden calf.
Golden
All
calf.
praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, the Elohim of our fathers, for the great prophet Moshe, who gives us insight into our past, our nation, who we are, what we've done, where we should be, what we should be doing, and all the idiosyncrasies that go along with it. In the book of Shemot, the book of names, chapter 32, it's a critical chapter because it shows the flaws that human beings have. And we have to see God. We have to know his image, his form, what he looked like before we follow him. And the Most High told us, I don't have any form. You can't see me. You can't imagine me to be the likeness of anything in my creation, in the heavens above, in the earth beneath, in the waters under the heavens. So what's left to imagine God to be? But in the minds of people, they're looking for salvation. And in that song we just read by King David, Psalm 60, he says he's not putting his trust in man, the salvation from man, which shows he ain't looking for no Messiah because he was the Messiah. And he's not even counting on him bringing salvation as a Messiah because he was a Messiah. But let me go on. In the 32nd chapter of the book of Shemot, Prophet Moshe writes, now the people saw that Moshe delayed coming down from the mountain. The people gathered together to Aaron and said to him, come, make us gods, not one God, but gods that shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Israel, we do not know what has become of him. And you know, they was full of speculation because Mount Sinai was on fire. And Moshe walked up into that fire, right? Because Yah told him to come up. In the second verse, it says, and Aaron said to them, break off the golden earrings which are in the ears of your wives, your sons, and your daughters, and bring them to me. And that's a simple sentence, but think about that. Who had earrings in their ear? Y'all with me?
I just put that in my notes. I just literally put that in my notes.
Because everybody was wearing earrings at that time. You know, Europeans wasn't too fond of jewelry like that. So these couldn't be. Jewish people don't wear jewelry like that, do they? But our people do, don't they? We display that gold, don't we? Even in our teeth.
Shut up. I used to have it in my.
Huh? What you saying, Nasanya?
No, I mentioned I used to have 2 gold teeth in my mouth.
Okay. So we see that all of our people had gold on them in display in their ears. And bring them to me. So all the people broke off the golden earrings which in their ears and brought them to Aaron. And you know, they were artistic with the abilities to make that tent of meeting, the tabernacle that y'all told them to make. So he wasn't no just, you know, fly by night earrings. They were probably well designed and artistically made. And he received the gold from their hand and fashioned it into an engraving tool and made a molding calf. Now, what kind of heat does it take to melt gold? And they had that ability.
It takes a mad heat, brother.
Oh yeah, thousands of degrees. I think.
They had to have a billowing process.
Oh yeah, they knew it, didn't they?
Exactly.
And he said, "This is your God, O Israel." that brought you up out of the land of Mizraim. How crazy is that?
Oh, our ancient wanted something new, didn't
That's
they?
real
Just
new.
like today, Brother Cottrell. Just like today.
That golden calf is only 1 day old, and they talking about this is the thing that brought us up out of Mizraim. They just saw the man make it.
Mm-hmm.
So when Aaron saw it, he built an altar before it. Aaron was like admiring his own work, wasn't he?
Exactly.
He built an altar, and Aaron made a proclamation and said, tomorrow is a feast to Yah, not to the golden calf. Aaron's mind was on Yah. Still, the people was on the golden calf. Their mind was on the golden calf. Aaron's mind was on Yah. Let's make a feast to who?
Yeah.
Then they rose early the next day, offered burnt offerings, and brought peace offerings. And the people sat down to eat and drink, and they rose up to play. You know what kind of play that was?
Mm-hmm.
You know what kind of play that was?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I said
wasn't
to
the
Moshe,
right play.
it wasn't the right
play.
Oh no, it's kind of P. Diddy a white shirt party, a white party.
It's a baby oil.
Some baby oil, baby. Baby oil. It was olive oil at that time, I guess.
Yeah, olive oil.
So they played. They rose up to play. Warriors come out to play. And Yah said to Moshe, go, get down. For your people whom you brought out of the land of Mizraim have corrupted themselves. Now Yah putting the blame on Moshe. Why would Yah say that? You brought them out. No, you brought them out. They shifting the blame because the people are corrupt. It's like they don't want to have nothing to do with them. They have turned aside quickly after the vows that they made. Didn't they make vows to Yah? Didn't they say everything you say, Yah, we will do?
They did.
But now they turn quickly out of the way, which I commanded them. And there was real no pressure on them. No enemies was attacking them. They wasn't being socially engineered. This came from their own heart, right? They have made themselves a molding calf because Yah sees everything. While he's speaking and communicating with Moshe in the mountain, he sees exactly what's going on in the midst of the camp. They're making a molding calf and worship it and sanctified, sacrificed to it and said, this is your God, O Israel, that brought you up out of the land of Mizraim. And Yah said to Moshe, I've seen this people, and indeed, it is a stiff-necked people. Does that apply to us today?
Yeah, the evidence don't lie, Brother Cottrell. We're still stiff-necked and stubborn.
Oh, man, we got to get away from that, don't we?
We certainly do. It didn't work for our ancients, and it certainly ain't working for us.
And it's worse because we are among some stiff-necked Western people, and they got more stiff-necked than we do.
They ain't going.
And we trying to imitate them, but we already stiff-necked. Now, therefore, let me alone, that my wrath may burn hot against them, that I may consume them. And Yah had every right to because they broke their vow, didn't they? But Yah's mercy endures forever, and the balance was in Moses' hand. He says, and I will make of you a great nation. And he would have kept his promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob by making a nation out of Moses. You realize what the Most High is saying here? Then Moshe pleaded with Yah, his Elohim, and said, Yah, why does your wrath burn hard against your people whom you have brought out of the land of Mizraim? Moshe threw it right back at Yah. With great power and a mighty hand, because I didn't have that, you had that. Why should Mizraim speak and say, he brought them out to harm them, to kill them in the mountains, and to consume them from the face of the earth? Turn from your fierce wrath, Yah, and relent from this harm to your people. Remember our fathers, Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yisrael, your servants, to whom you swore by your own self and said to them, I will multiply your descendants as the stars of heaven. And all this land that I have spoken of, I give to your descendants, and they shall inherit it forever. So Yah relented from the harm which he would do to his people. And Moshe turned and went down from the mountain, and the 2 tables of stone of the testimony were in his hands. The tables were written on both sides, which means there were more than 10 commandments. Actually, it was 613 written on both sides. On the one side and on the other side, they were written. Now the tablets were the work of Elohim, and the writing was the writing of Yah engraved on the tablets. And when Yehoshua heard the noise of the people as they shouted, he said to Moshe, "There's a noise of war in the camp." But he said, "It's not the noise of the shout of victory, nor the noise of the cry of defeat, but the sound of singing I hear." So it was, as soon as he came near the camp, and he saw the calf and the dancing, and Moshe's anger became hot, and he cast the tablets out of his hand and broke them at the foot of the mountain. Then he took the calf which they had made and burned it in the fire. That fire had to be real hot, and ground it into powder. And he scattered it on the water and made the children of Israel drink it. And Moshe said to Aaron, "What did this people do to you that you have brought such great sin upon them?" So Aaron said, "Do not let the anger of my Lord become hot. You know the people. They are set on evil. They have said to me, 'Make us gods that shall go before us.' As for this Moses, the man who brought us up out of the land of Mizraim, we don't know what has become of him." And I said to them, "Whoever has any gold, let them break it off." So they gave it to me, and I cast it into the fire, and his calf came out. That's the kind of thing you say when you're scared, right? He threw the gold in the fire, and the calf came out. Then he molded
it.
Huh?
He had to do
it. Poof, this calf came out. Okay. Now, when Moshe saw that the people were unrestrained, for Aaron had not restrained them, to their shame among their enemies. Yeah, they were loose. Then Moshe stood at the entrance of the camp and said, "Whoever's on Yah's side, come to me." And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together to him. He said to them, "Thus saith Yah, the Elohim of Israel, let every man put his sword on his side and go in and out from the entrance to entrance throughout the camp. And let every man kill his brother, every man his companion, and every man his neighbor." So that the sons of Levi did according to the word of Moshe. And about 3,000 men of the people fell that day. They were so caught up in worshiping this God, they couldn't even see these brothers coming with these swords. Then Moshe said, "Consecrate yourself today to Yah, that he may bestow on you a blessing this day, for every man has oppressed his son and his brother." Now it came to pass on the next day that Moshe said to the people, "You have committed a great sin. So now I will go up to Yah. Perhaps I can make atonement for your sin." Then Moshe returned to Yah and said, "Oh, these people have committed a great sin, and they have made for themselves a golden god, a god of gold." Yah already knew that. He already told Moses that. "Yet now, if you will forgive their sin, but if not, I pray, blot me out of your book, which you have written." And Yah said to Moshe, you see that? Moshe was willing to risk his own reputation, his life, his eternal blessing for the sake of the whole nation. That's honorable. He said, "Forgive him or blot me out."
And that's how we should be, Brother Cottrell.
I can't hear you, Yamso.
And that's how we should be, Brother Cottrell and fellow students.
Moses was a selfless man, and he had true love for our people. He's like, the sin is great, yeah, and you wanted to consume them, and they deserve that consumption because they violated their oath that they gave you. But I don't want to be created to be a nation by myself. I ask that you forgive our people. But if not, I pray, blot me out of your book, which you have written. And Yah said to Moshe, "Whoever has sinned against me, I will blot him out of my book." Oh, Yah is very specific because he know who the violators are. Now, therefore, go, lead the people to the place of which I have spoken to you. Behold, my angel shall go before you. So the angel went before Moshe, And that same angel went before Yehoshua after Moshe had left the scene. The angel is always there. Nevertheless, in a day when I visit for punishment, I will visit punishment upon them for their sins. So y'all better get off that outer worship and ask y'all for forgiveness, because it invokes his utmost anger. So he would, to the point he wants to blot you out. And blotting you out doesn't mean just killing you. That means vanquishing your soul. When Yah says blot you out, that's what he means. Vanquishing your soul, not just putting you 6 feet under, but vanquishing your soul. So Yah plagued the people because what they did with the calf, which Aaron had made. All praise to the Holy One of Israel for insight into Yah's feeling towards us and how we should be corresponding with Yah. Hallelujah.
Brother Gabriel told us too, it just shows how fickle we are. And when we get caught up, bro, we get caught up. I mean, that's how we do. We have that impact upon one another. When we get caught up, we want everybody to be caught up. Caught up so to the extent as the sons of Levi was coming through the nation, meting out punishment, they were so caught up in what they were doing, they were blinded by this new thing. And then Aaron, he tried to shrink, unlike King David. King David took ownership of his shortcomings. Aaron, just like a lot of us. Well, you know, I got all that gold, threw it in the fire, and the calf just walked out, so to speak. I tried to shake responsibility. And as you mentioned, Brother Cottrell, the company had just began. The plague was set upon our nation. You know, when you do things and you think it's over with, sometimes it's not over. It's not over till the Most High says it's over. So it's best to stay on the right side of the Most High. Because from that point in time, at the end of the studies, it was saying that angel went and plague came upon the nation. And we need to stop having that unfavorable oppression upon one another because we're easily gullible. I mean, historically speaking, the facts speak for itself. When crack came into our neighborhood, everybody want to be a crackhead. When guns came into our community, everybody want to get a gun. When heroin came into our community, everybody want to be when pimping our women out, everybody want to be a pimp. See, we have a negative effect upon one another when we're doing the wrong thing. We have a good effect upon one another when we're doing the right thing, which is love the Most High with all your hearts, souls, and the standard of operation, SOP. And if we can do that, we can have the other part. We can get the other part with loving our brothers and sisters as we love ourselves. Because first and foremost, you have to love the Most High, and then you have to love yourself. Then you can love your brothers and sisters as you love yourself. Because if you love the Most High and don't love yourself, you got a problem loving your brothers and sisters as you should love yourself. You first must learn to love yourself. Okay? Stop calling each other bitches and hoes, niggas, and so on and so forth. Start seeing each other as beloved in the eyesight of the Most High. Although, truth be told, we can get dastardly. We can get dirty. We can get down with it. Just like Moses and Joshua came in the mountain. They thought it was Joshua thought it's war. It's war. The folks are being attacked. Moses, no, that ain't what's going on. I already know. It ain't for sorrow or for battle. They get Freaky Friday. They jumping, dancing. And we're gullible for that. And we're still gullible for it. And we have that impression upon that unfavorable impression upon one another. And as I said, we're still stiff-necked and stubborn as I speak, just as our ancient. And that's why, as Brother Contrary pointed, it's imperative that as Moses cried out for our nation and humbled himself to the extent he's really, I don't want none of this. I know I didn't do what they were doing, jumping, dancing, but they're still my folks. I got love for my folks. And you promised Abraham, Isaac, you didn't say Moses. You said the descendants of Yaqub, Israel. And y'all, I'm gonna hold you to your word now. Now, if you ain't gonna go your word with them, you can't go your word with me. I don't want none of it. That don't mean I don't respect you. I have the utmost respect for you. But they're my people, y'all. They need help, just like they need help today. And his brother Contrell, fellow students, y'all may think I may be a little too harsh on our people. Not so. Y'all got it twisted. I love our people. I don't want to go nowhere without our people. But as a father of the nation, I can't sugarcoat because I want them there. And you should want them there too, students, to the extent that you help facilitate these studies, as Brother Carter and the Sonia are doing, and share these studies universally. Now, you ain't got to listen to the Real Talk for Real People study program, but y'all be listening to somebody somewhere that's sharing in the studies that we share. Praise the Most High. Bless Moshe and bless this nation. Hallelujah. Sonia, you have the mic.
No, I don't have any comments. Actually, he explained everything as I was going through things. All praise.
Thank you, Sonia. Brother Cottrell, any additional comments or commentary?
So much in this lesson that we should learn that the music that our people make is very influential. You know that by the gospels that they sing and get people's spirits riled up. They've done that with our music commercially, with the rap music.
Yes, sir.
They've taken our people's minds, hearts, and soul in the wrong direction. The music we used to listen to, Yam Suf, Curtis Mayfield, Gil Scott Herring, talking about
OJs,
all of them, man. They had conscious level messages in the music that would rally us from California to New York. You all felt the vibe because it is our vibe. Our music is our vibe, and it moves us in a different way. But when it's negative, it could take us to the point where these guys were so off, they didn't even see these Levi's brothers coming with the sword. So it's like we got to change the direction of the music that's coming out from our young brothers so it can uplift our people rather than downgrade, denigrate, and put our people in a mindset that every man for himself, because that's all it's doing, dividing and putting us in a negative way. But even from back in ancient times, that music had influence because it wasn't just the golden calf. Now people was caught up in that party, which our people like to do because our music is so great. Praise y'all.
Praise y'all. Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Thank you, Sonia, for just being here. It's a pleasure to have you back because we missed you Friday. You weren't feeling well at that time. And thank you, fellow students, for being here along with us. That being said, Sonia has done her due diligence as all daughters of Zion should be doing, which is help facilitate the studies of the Most High and share in their voices, their women voices for the nation, the balance of the nation. Eve wasn't made from the man's head, she wasn't made from the man's feet. Mother Eve was made from the side, and that's side by side how we do this, how it's been done, and how it will continue to be done. Praise the Most High. Brother Cottrell and I, Sonia and I, personal friend, our brother, your brother, fellow elder, simply surrogate fathers of the nation at this historical time in our universe, our nation, universally scattered. We've done our due diligence and moral obligation as such, as all elders of the nation should be doing. This simply is not incumbent upon Nasonia, Brother Cartier, and I. It's incumbent upon each of us to do our due diligence and moral obligation for the best advantage of the nation. Case in point, as Mose did, for the best advantage of the nation, the national interest of the nation, men, women, children alike. Nasonia, Brother Cartier, and I, we've done it. It's incumbent upon each of you to do something for yourselves, which is Sheila. Meditate. Study on the Word of Yah. Cling to the Word of Yah. Let the Most High Word be what you meditate on night when you first go to sleep or when you first get up in the morning. Love the Most High Word. Let the Most High Word be your footsteps and pathways. Brothers and sisters, strangers, different nations, the Most High Word is going to work in spite of us and our irregardless of us. But for each of us individually, as far as the Most High Word is concerned, utilization of said word, for each of you, the Most High Word works for you if you activate it, you utilize it, you take full advantage of it. Then it becomes an innate nature of your character. It works if you work it. Praise the Most High and bless His holy name. Hallelujah. That being said, I will ask my lovely Isha, Nasonia, to make her closing remarks and good nights. I will ask Brother Cartier to make his shalom, good night, closing remarks and a good nights, and close it out for the night. Praise the Most High. Nasonia, you have the mic.
Shalom, shalom, and good night, fam.
Thank you, Nasonia. Shalom and good night. Brother Cartier.
All praise to the Holy One of Yisrael, and may the words of our mouth and the meditations of our heart be acceptable to Him, our rock, our Redeemer, our Creator. Love Yah Yisrael, shalom, and good night.
You heard my brother. You heard my sister. Shalom and good night. And don't let this be you. Praise the, I'm talking about this song I'm about to play. Praise the Most High.
Mountain for 40 them days. He didn't know eat, he didn't know sleep, the price he had to pay. The Father called him up there to give him the law. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not murder. Elohim is all. Listen to that. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. Elohim said to Moses, your people have sinned. Get down from this mountain of perversion, there's no end. Go handle your business before I strike them dead. Go punish all the leaders for all the blood they shed. Listen to that. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. Listen to me. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. God said to Moses, I hear the sound of war. Moses said it don't sound like war, it's like a party going on. Listen to me, I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there. I hear them jumping, jumping. I hear them singing, singing, singing over there. Singing over there.